Okay, we've got to write this as a single fraction in its simplest form. To do this, you treat it just like you would simple fractions. For example, if you had something like 2/3 plus 4/5, you know how to deal with that. You have to write them over the same common denominator. So what you would do is multiply the top and bottom here by that number. So you do 2 times 5 over 3 times 5. And you'd multiply top and bottom here by this number. Plus, so that's the same as 4 times 3 over 5 times 3. So what you end up with is 2 times 5 plus 4 times 3 all over 3 times 5. So you know how to do it with simple fractions, I'm sure. And it's exactly the same with this. So you just multiply top and bottom here by that number. So this becomes, 3 times x plus 3 all over 3 times 5 plus 5 times x minus 2 over 5 times 3. 3 times 5, it's the same thing. Okay? So that becomes, well, it's all over 3 times 5. Like I said, 5 times 3 is the same as 3 times 5. So on the top we've got 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 3 is 9. Plus 5 times x is 5x. 5 times minus 2 is minus 10. So that becomes 3x plus 5x is 8x. Plus 9 minus 10 is minus 1. All over 3 times 5 is 15. And that's it. Single fraction in its simplest form. Next, we have to simplify this. So, this is using the bracket rule. That is, x to the power of a, brackets, all to the power of b, is the same as, or equals, x to the ab. With the brackets, you multiply the powers. So, 8 to the power of a third. Well, the square root of something can be written as the something to the power of a half. And likewise, the cubed root of something can be written as the something to the power of a third. So 8 to the power of a third is the same as the cubed root of 8, which is 2. Another way of looking at it is writing it out like this. 8 to the power of a third is the same as 2 cubed, that's 8, to the power of a third. So using the bracket rule, that's equal to 2 to that times that, to the power of 3 times a third. 3 times a third is 1, so it's just 2. Okay, so that's the 8 dealt with. 8 to the power of a third is 2. Now we've got a to the 9 to the power of a third. So that's just a to the power of a third times 9. 9 times a third, which is, a third of 9 is 3. Now the e to the power of a 6, all to the power of a third, is, using the bracket rule, e to the power of a 6 times a third. A third of 6 is 6 over 3, which is 2. Okay, so that whole thing is equal to 2 from the 8, a to the power of a third, a to the power of 3, e to the power of 2. There you go. Right, finally, we've got to solve this. Right, so the first thing to do, I notice there's stuff on the bottom. Generally, get everything on the top to start off with when solving equations. So how do we do that? Well, 3 and 8 both go into 24. So we could multiply everything by 24 straight away, and that would get rid of everything off the bottom in one step. That's fine, you can do it that way if you want. But I'm going to take my time and not rush and just do it one by one. So I'm going to start off by multiplying everything by 3. In other words, by everything I mean every term. With equations, you can do whatever you want to the left as long as you do the same to the right. And in this case, I'm going to multiply everything on the left by 3 and everything on the right by 3. So, multiply everything by 3. 2y over 3 times 3 is just 2y. So it becomes, shouldn't write equals there really, should I? I should write therefore. Okay. Schoolboy error. Okay. Multiply everything by 3. 2y. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 9y over 8 equals 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, good. We've got rid of one thing on the bottom. Now we've just got one thing left on the bottom, which is 8. Let's get rid of that by multiplying everything by 8. So, multiply everything by 8. And we get 2y times 8 is 16y. 9y divided by 8 times 8 is 9y. 15 times 8 is 120. Excellent, everything's off the bottom. Therefore, 60y plus 9y is 25y equals 120. Okay, nearly there. To get the y by itself, divide both sides by 25. Cancel, cancel. Therefore, y equals 120 over 25. Let's divide both by 5. 5 into 120 is 24. Yeah, that's right. 5 into 25 is 5. So it becomes 24 over 5. 5 goes into 24 4 times. Remainder of 4. So that's it. Y is 4 4/5. There we are. Yeah.